Good afternoon, student. Today we are going to start the new chapter from history, chapter number 8, religious developments in the medieval period. What was the development in the medieval period? The medieval period was great importance in the religious development of India. Many religious ideas and practices came into existence that have deeply influenced in the life of the people for centuries. Among them, that the two main popular beliefs were the Bhakti and the Sufi thought. These religious movements have been involved since the 8th century AD. And the first topic is our that the prevalent religious belief and idea. People worship different gods and goddesses. They believed in the idea that all living beings pass through countless cycles of birth and rebirth. And the next topic is our that the criticism of the prevalent religious ideas. And what is the criticism? The social order had many unequal social castes. The lower caste were oppressed by the upper caste. People were uneasy with religious sacrifice performed by Brahmins. So they turned to the teaching of Buddhas or Jains, according to which it was possible to break the cycle of birth and rebirth through personal efforts. The teachers of Bhakti or Sufism wanted to free the right of worship of God from the Brahmins. So they rejected the idea of the elaborate rituals to please the gods. And the local myths and legends became a part of the Puranic stories. And the first movement was that the Bhakti movement. Bhakti means a person's loving devotion to his or her chosen deities. It comes from the Sanskrit terms bhaj, mean to divide or share. Main features of the Bhakti movement that the devotion to one God. Every preacher of Bhakti movement advocated his or her devotion to one God through love devotion. This movement emphasized on devotion and individual worship of gods or goddesses rather than performing elaborate ritual and sacrifices. Spiritual images. According to the idea of bhakti, if a devotee worship the chosen deities with a pure heart, the deity will appear in front of them in their desired form. So the deities could be thought of as a human beings, fish, lions, etc. Beginning of the temples. Since the deities were special, their images were placed within special homes. These homes came to be known as temples. Universality. Anybody, whether a man or woman, rich or poor, belonging to high or low caste, could follow the path of bhaktis. So, ordinary people were also attracted towards bhakti. Emphasize on moral values. The preachers of this movement stresses on the virtues of kindness, purity of heart and mind. And the next topic is our that the Bhakti movement in South India. The Nayanars and Alwars led new religious movement. in South India. The Nayanars, literally leaders who were devotees of Shiva. During this period, hagiographies or the religious biographies of a Nayanars and Alwards were also written. These are now used as sources of history to learn about the Bhakti movement of South India. And you have to, your homework is that you have to learn the important points from this chapter. Okay, thank you.